This video is a supplement to the Basics Correspondence course, and it's going to discuss weaving in yarn tails. This is something that you can use for all of the lessons and for your knitting, your regular projects, and for the master's program as well. It is very easy to do, and I found it really the most effective way to weave in yarn tails. The problem with the way that most yarn tails are woven in is they'll have you weave them in diagonally and they're visible from the front, or they'll have you weave them in going across, and if you stretch them they can pull free. The duplicate stitch method avoids all of these. To use this method, you find your yarn tail, and what you're looking for is you're going to follow the trace of the stitches. And if I look, my stitches in reverse stockinette are kind of going in this pattern. And it's a pattern that sort of reminds me of that old candy, ribbon candy that you used to see at Christmas time if you're an old fart like me. And that's the pattern that we're going to follow. So I'm going to insert my needle and I'm going to follow that path. And I'm going to go around this way. Then I'm going to go back around this way. And notice I'm splitting the yarn a bit when I do this. This is heretical, I know, but it really locks the tail in place, particularly if you're using wool. And it is never going to pull free. Go around. And notice how my tails are just kind of sitting there on top of the yarn in the back. Now, it's not necessary to do a lengthy piece of the tail when you use this method, because it does not pull free. Probably an inch or 3 or 4 stitches is just fine. And notice that I have that there, and I'm going to flip the swatch over, and notice that when I stretch it, it doesn't change the elasticity, and it's not really visible on the right side. And so I could clip that and be good to go. Now, in